versatile, compact, and a thing of beauty. Hi, I'm Flaky, and today I'm going to begin my journey into the world of Modern Warfare Zombies weapons, and today we're going to start that journey with an equal new kid on the block, the Ram-7. Huh? What? No, get that thing out of here! Fords are better anyways. There we go, that's much better. Welcome to the Ram-7 gun guide for Modern Warfare Zombies. Basing its appearance off of the IWI TAR-21, the Ram-7 assault rifle utilizes its 5.56 NATO caliber and bullpup design to allow you to engage cadavers near and far with its speedy handling and impressive range. Unlocking the weapon in the battle pass or by grabbing on the field, the Ram-7 is the newest assault rifle to hit the streets of Urzikstan. Starting things off with a very respectable baseline, our weapon handling kicks things off with a moderate ADS time of 240 milliseconds, attack reload speed with no speed cola of 2.8 seconds, and empty reloads bring that number up to 3.3 seconds. However, bringing speed cola into the mix increases this greatly to 1.06 on empty and 0.28 on tactical reloads. Not to mention, a sprint to fire time of 189 milliseconds, you'll be able to have some great speed values on hand due to its bullpup configuration. Now as for our recoil, we have a gun kick value of 21 degrees per shot, horizontal at 26.29 degrees, and vertical recoil almost tripling that basic kick at 59.63 degrees per shot, making this weapon's first real drawback its vertical recoil. This can be tricky to contend with while trying to keep enemies at a distance. With a rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute, you'll find that there is a little bit of a learning curve to overcome with handling its basic recoil. Now moving on to basic damage, we have a value of 36 damage per shot at a max range of 33 meters and damage fall off capping out to 53.3 meters at a velocity of 780 meters a second. Your spawning ammo comes out to 90 when you're coming in with a 30 round mag, and it maxes out with 120 depending on your magazine of choice. Your max ammo on person will cap out to 360 rounds, making this rifle have to be one you have to feed the meter on quite a bit. You'll run through your ammo like water as you carve your way through the higher end threat zones. Definitely pay attention to your ammo counts and pick up ammo whenever possible, or else the Ram-7 is going to become very literal when you have to use it like a battering ram because you expended all your ammo. Pack-a-punching the Ram-7 turns into Amon's Wrath. This is likely a reference to the Egyptian god of air Amon, who wore a crown with ram-like horns on top. Write that down, it'll be on the test later. Now as far as your magazine capacity goes, it's the pretty usual affair. It just doubles whatever you got. This allows your maximum ammo to cap out at 120 per mag if you have the 60 round drum equipped. Not too savvy in that regard, but how is the damage? It's very in line with the other in-class weapons. That's not inherently a bad thing. Just don't expect anything revolutionary. Base damage scales from 36 to 1152 depending on your rarity and your pack-a-punch level combination. These values are based on the basic damage, so keep that in mind that this number can fluctuate depending on your distance, your shot location, and the enemy type you're going up against. The attachments you unlock for the Ram-7 are pretty standard for build specialization, but I do want to go over some noteworthy ones with you today. The Endless 30 compensator allows you to take a slight 5.4% ADS hit and 10% off your range for 10.3% horizontal and 7.8% vertical recoil reductions. The Speedway barrel gives you a noticeable hit to your ADS time at 12.5% combined with your hits to your range and your bullet velocity, while you gain a recoil reduction and sprint to fire buff in return. But let's face it, the only reason you'd use this is because it's pretty much an MTAR barrel. 20 round mags, lose 1/3 of your magazine for buffs to your speed overall, with reloads in particular going down to 0.03 seconds if you have speed cola. Plus, you can make a space gap with this. I mean, come on, look at this thing! 40 round mags, gain 1/3 of ammo in your magazine with hits to all forms of speed, while speed cola reloads hit the 1 second mark, with tac reloads being 1.05 and empty hitting the 1.1 mark. And last but not least, the 60 round drum magazine. Take a 13% hit to your ADS and hits the other forms of speed for double the magazine capacity. These can mostly be mitigated for the most part except the ADS. Speed cola reloads, however, come up retrospectively to around 1.2 seconds for tactical and empty. Still pretty good for sure, I would recommend using it. I did want to touch on the TTL GS40, but I could not find it in the attachments to equip. Maybe the devs realized that this thing would look silly on the RAM and decided not to curse the community with its existence, or the most likely reason is it's bugged. Nonetheless, I will have an update about this thing whenever it becomes available. Now I know some of you are going to be eager to get these camo challenges done for this gun, so let's go over them very quickly and give some tips on how you can make the process easier. Harbinger. This requires 250 kills, very self-explanatory. Decayed Sands requires 250 hipfire kills. You can use attachments like the Corvus Peck Beam, the Groove Shot Grip, Most Intact Pad, and the Demo Flat Comb to make those headshots a breeze. Greed Blur. Get 100 kills shortly after using a field upgrade. For this one, I recommend using Ether Shroud for its recharge time. There isn't too much of a strategy on this one. Just line up zombies and mow them down. Generally, it seems the time frame for kills is before the animation ends, so plan accordingly on this one. And lastly, Incurable. Get 200 critical kills. You can do this one pretty easily with the Deadshot DAC Reaper. And to cap things off, let me show you the build I run on the RAM myself. It specializes in handling and speed, with the scope just being a centerpiece above everything else. I opted to focus on movement speed to play to the strengths of the weapon. The ADS time is average at best, but the movement speed makes up for it. If you do want to opt for faster ADS time, swap the optic out for a laser, but speaking from experience, you won't find that being an issue after seeing the killing potential of this thing. Combine that with the recoil mitigation and the armor piercing rounds, you'll be able to run and gun from your fan club without any issues whatsoever. Thank you so very much for checking out my video on the Ram-7. I had a lot of fun making it, as well as familiarizing myself with the video editing software I'm using. As always, your support, time, and feedback are always appreciated. If I missed anything in this video, be sure to say so down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a beautiful day, and remember, keep your head on a swivel.